Hello and welcome. My name is Stefan. I'm a DOP, certified Glidecam trainer and operator and filmmaker from Germany.
In collaboration with Glidecam US, I produced this series called Glidecam Training.
To get the most out of your handheld stabilizer from Glidecam, I will show you how to stand properly, how to move the system up, down, forwards and backwards, how to go over obstacles or in circle. We talk about the right lens choice depending on the sensor size of the camera you use. And we talk about the movement of you and your Glidecam when you try to achieve smooth shots. We talk about the focus, how you deal with the autofocus or a manual lens when you use your Glidecam. Before we start, make sure that your system is perfectly static and dynamic balanced and at a drop time between 1.5 and 2 seconds. Hey, wait a minute. Did I said you have to balance your system and set a drop time? Yes, I talk about everything around the use of the Glidecam, but not how to balance. And I know some of you guys need 30 minutes, 50 minutes to balance this. What do you think about to show you a way to do this in 5 minutes? Oh, come on, do it in 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the whole system balancing? Okay, let's start. I want to split this in 2 sections. The first section is for the Glidecam Signature Edition, the DJS from Glidecam, because we have here an adjustable gimbal. And in the second part, the HD 4000 is standing for the 1000, 2000, 4000, whatever. I pretend that you successfully install and assemble your Glidecam, line everything up in one direction, the top and the bottom plate, and make sure that everything fits together. So your camera setup with a quick release plate, for instance, then you have to find the crucial thing. Where is the center of gravity of your camera setup? For this, put your camera on a tube or something like this and move it a little bit forward and backward to find the center of gravity. If you don't have a tube, you can use the foot of your C-stand for this. Mark this or try to remember where the center of gravity is, because this is very important. For our example, I want to use 3 different cameras with different sizes and weights. The GH4 from Panasonic, the Canon 5D and the Sony FS7. Let's start with the 5D because this is a common used camera and weight, and I put it on the DJS, the Glidecam Signature Edition, and I use the knowledge where is my center of gravity to put this right over the center post of the Glidecam. Then I loosen the screw connection on the gimbal of the Glidecam and bring the system in a neutral position. Carefully, don't let it loose, but as you see, it is neutral. If you find the neutral point, then go 1.5 centimeter, approximately 1.5 centimeter higher with the gimbal. And now you have a drop time. This drop time is a little bit too slow. It's I like it between 1.5 and 2 seconds. Again, 1000, 2000. This is perfect. After this, and this is important, after this, now you start to adjust, to fine adjust your system. Forth and back and side to side makes no sense if you don't have your drop time. Don't waste time to adjust your system until you have your right drop time. Now we have to bring it a little bit more to the left. Okay, so this is pretty neat. Last corrections on the side by side. Check the drop time, 1000, 2000, perfect. It's 2 seconds, so I can live with this. And this in less than 2 minutes. I think this is pretty cool. If you turn the camera, you see the rotation is not wobbling, so the dynamic balance is also perfect. I switched the camera to the GH4 and I don't want to cut here that you see. I don't prepare the Glidecam for the new camera, so it's all live. No, it's not live, but it's in one shot. And as you see here, I try to bring this in the right position, but I forget to closen the quick release plate. Now I recognize my mistake. It can happen, but it's not the big deal. The same procedure as with the other camera. Bring this in a neutral position. After this, 1 to 1.5 centimeter, the gimbal in the direction of the camera. Close this and check the drop time. Drop time is good, it's 1.5 to 2 seconds. And now I can start to fine adjust the thing. In this case, it's faster to loosen the quick release plate and bring the camera a little bit forward. It has no influence to the drop time because I don't change the weight in this case. As you see, I used in total 4 of these weight plates on the bottom plate. 2 in the front and 2 in the back. And it's pretty cool that you can use this the same amount of weight for a less 1 kilo camera to a 1.5 kilo camera to balance. But when we switch to the FS7, we definitely need a little bit more weight on the bottom side. I put 1 plate in the front and 1 in the back additional. In this case, I only put it on the top, don't fix it. This is for demonstration only. And then I have to extend the center post, the middle tube, to the maximum. Here's another advantage of the DGS, the Devin Graham Signature Edition from Glidecam, because there is a stop. You can't accidentally pull it out completely out of the center post. Again, check if everything is in one line so that the camera plate and the bottom plate is in a straight line. Then I have to bring the gimbal again a little bit closer to the camera to achieve my designated drop time. And if the drop time is set, then we can start carefully to bring the whole thing in a straight line. As you see on the setup of the FS7, with the monitor on the top and on the left side, I had to bring the whole camera plate more to the right side. This is what I'm doing here. And of course, we have not this compact size like on the 5D or the GH4 model I used before. This is a completely different story when I used a rig or a cage for this. But you see, I finished this. Some fine adjustment, it's pretty good to make with these fine knobs. Again, the drop time test 1000, 2000. I'm pretty happy, and that's it. If you really use 3 different cameras for 3 shots, you need 6 minutes time to adjust your system. For the HD4000 and all the other Glidecam systems where you can't change the position of the gimbal, you have to extend the center post. With this you can compensate the weight of the camera. The same procedure, bring this to a neutral position, 1.5 centimeter out, and your drop time should be good. For the FS7, in this configuration, I need in total 10 counterweight plates to compensate the camera weight. So it becomes a little bit heavy for handheld operation. But a solution for this I will show in the next webisode. With this and best regards, your Stefan Czech.